Hi everybody, welcome to Wicked Teen. I'm Brianna Borghi and this is my co-host Larson. We have a great show coming up for you tonight. We'll be going live to the red carpet along with having a special comedy segment, and later we will be joined by a very special guest. One of our House representatives, David Linsky, will be on set and Evan will be conducting a great interview with him. Now, Larson, I know one of my favorite parts of the Oscars is the red carpet. I don't know if you feel that way.
I mean, as a boy, I don't have that intuition that a girl might have, but you know, it's always interesting to see what creative people come up with.
I know, it's awesome to see our favorite celebrities, seeing what they'll choose to wear for their dress, their hair, even right down to the tips of their nails and their toes. Everything gets criticized. Some people do better than others, but of course the people who don't do as well get a good laugh, and we do love seeing what they come up with.
Absolutely.
What do you say we go to some of the worst dressed celebrities of all time at the Oscars?
Sounds like a good time.
Okay. So we have some people who have done very poorly at the Oscars. Our first is Faith Hill. We love Faith Hill, but this really just looks like a rainbow explosion that came down with some feathers. I really just don't know what she was thinking. I mean, her hair looks great. Her shoes match the bottom of her dress, but other than that, the dress is just not doing it for me.
She looks like a tropical bird.
That's pretty accurate, actually. Tropical bird in the rainforest, I don't really know, but whatever it is, not her best. How about Uma Thurman? Now, I'm not really sure what she was going for here, but I mean,
I'm not sure what that is even.
I just don't really know. It's like a mix between a dress, a skirt. The shoes don't really match. I just really don't know what's going on.
It looks like a bunch of fabric that had been matted together and pulled together by this blue tie.
I think maybe you could have been the designer of this. I don't know how great your sewing skills are, but
I could have put that together.
I think you could have pulled that off. How about we take a look at Cher? Wow. Okay, so I don't know what was going through her head with this, but it's a mixture between a scary Halloween costume or a showgirl or something. I really just don't know.
I don't know what that is. Again.
I don't know what she was going for. Do you have any idea, Larson, what she could have been going for here?
I don't even know. She might be going for that kind of evil look. She has that dark eyeliner.
She does have the evil look going on.
The spiky hair. It almost looks like she's wearing a crown, like she's some sort of evil empress.
That could work. And the bare stomach at the Oscar.
It's a little
I don't know.
indecent for the Oscars.
She's had better moments, I would say, but this definitely does not lend itself to the Oscars at all. Let's hope that this year people do a little of a better job with their dresses. How about Bjork? We can't forget that random duck around her head. I just don't know if she thought that was creative or different out there, but whatever it is, I'm just not feeling it. It looks like her tights are bagging, her hair's a mess. I mean, she looks uncomfortable. I just don't know why you would want to wear something like that.
Dress.
Something like that. It's like an oversized bird that its feathers exploded or something. I mean, just look at her. She looks uncomfortable. She doesn't even look comfortable in her own dress. Whatever it is, I'm sure she learned from that, and will definitely not be going with another animal anytime soon, hopefully. Lastly, we have Lizzie Gardiner. Now, I don't know if you've heard of Lizzie Gardiner, Larson. She's actually a designer, which is why you probably have not heard from her, because after this fashion faux pas, I don't know if we would be seeing her anywhere else, because really...
Is she wearing credit cards?
She is wearing credit cards, actually. Now, I don't know how uncomfortable that would be, but I've worn some pretty uncomfortable dresses in my lifetime, and having those credit cards around your body for that long, I mean, I really just don't know what she was thinking, quite honestly.
So weird.
I mean, I guess the gold kind of flatters her body, or flatters her skin tone rather, but otherwise not really seeing
It almost looks like
why
she
she
took
would
like
want to do
safety
that.
pins and like knocked holes in the credit cards.
I
and
know,
pinned them together with
it does
safety
look like
pins.
that. I mean, she has a nice shawl that matches, but the look just isn't doing it for me. So
No.
I don't know if we'll be seeing any more of her in the future. Maybe if she pulls her act together and goes a little more mainstream. But for now, I would say not doing it for me.
No.
What do you say?
I would agree.
So those are some of the worst dressed. I don't know if we'll be seeing some more crazy things like what we just saw. They do get a lot of laughs. I don't mind looking at them, but let's hope that the girls and the guys, for that matter, do pull through this year and give us some awesome, awesome looks.
And you know, it's interesting how girls in all their fashion sets, you never, like the top examples we have there, we didn't have any guys.
We didn't have any guys, so maybe the guys have it a little easier. Just go with a suit, maybe change the color up to be a little risky, if you will.
Yeah, that's probably the case.
But, I mean, the girls have so many options, and some of the things that they choose are just, you really just don't know what could possibly be going through their minds. Well, with that, later we'll be going to the red carpet of 2013 out in Hollywood. So we will be able to see what's really going on there. We'll be able to see what some of the girls and guys decided to wear this year. But for now, we'll go to a break, and later we'll have a special comedy segment. But for now, we'll toss it to a break, and don't go away. We have some great things coming up for you.
Yeah, welcome back to Wicked Teen. We actually have now a comedy segment recorded by Joseph Katz called the Katz Corner. This is a pre-recorded segment by Joseph Katz, and let's cut right to that.
Hello everybody, and I am Joseph Katz. You wished you were too. Don't pretend like you don't. As many of you have probably heard, the Academy Awards are this Sunday. There are a lot of great movies nominated, and the great thing about the Oscars is that anybody could win, except in the Best Actor category, because Daniel Day-Lewis was Abraham Lincoln, at least during the 3-month production. Meanwhile, an election in India is being held where one of the candidates is named Frankenstein, okay, Frankenstein, and the other is Wolfman. No kidding, real names. Wow, and I thought the GOP was a freak show. Forbes has recently named Detroit as the most miserable city in America. The thing I don't understand is why we need Forbes to tell us that, okay? Come on, America. How did it take you this long to figure that out? One of their major exports is not a car, but an angry white guy who sings about killing things named Eminem. Look at that guy. I mean, come on, people. You're smarter than that.
Snap out of it.
Wow. Detroit really is a miserable place to be. It's just a shame, too. It's in the middle of a lake. In other news, an 18-year-old Florida woman was only slightly injured this week when she was shot by her friend's oven. The woman was trying to cook some waffles late at night when her friend's gun, which he was storing in the oven, fired off and shot her. The woman is fine, but the waffles are pretty burnt. Yeah. Dateline, Wichita, Kansas. An Amber Alert was launched when a missing 8-year-old boy named Johnny couldn't be found. Police were called in, and after a long manhunt, or in this case, should I say a boy hunt, they could not find him. They forgot to ask his little sister where little Johnny was. You see, he was taking a nap under a beanbag chair. One of those things. And the little sister ends up a hero, yay! The beanbag chairs get tossed in the dumpster, and nobody sees them again. Good thing nobody sat on that chair. And that's the YBA's Weekend Update, aka Katz Comedy. I'm Joseph Katz, and you wish you could be. Bye, and have a safer tomorrow.
That was awesome. I wish Joseph was here so I could give him a big congratulations.
Yeah, definitely.
Now we're going to go live to the Oscars red carpet itself. We'd like to give a big courtesy to Stylight.com where we're getting our footage from. So let's take a look at that and see what's really going on there at this moment.